I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nick Shine Show. We planned on talking Jets football, and we're going to get some of that in. But there is a bit of a buzz and an energy in the region right now that might not be able to be stopped. The New York Knicks are up 3-1 on the Boston Celtics. I'll admit I was surprised. I will tell you the turning point of the entire series. I called into Bobby's show to tell Clancy that I forgot Dave Portnoy, who I cannot stand, is a Celtics fan, and I said, let's go Knicks. Clancy can testify to this. At that moment, the Knicks comeback began, and the Knicks went on to win. Yes, I'm taking credit for it. None of you who root for this team for your entire lives, just me who hopped on a hate-filled bandwagon an hour and a half ago. But what's up, everybody? Welcome. Matthew Smith saying what's up to Bobby. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are going to talk a little Jets. I'm sorry. We're going to do it. But first, we're going to do what we always do. We're going to kick things off. What should the Celtics do? And I feel bad for Tatum. Listen, we're Jets fans, right? We know what it's like to watch your star go down with an Achilles injury, which is probably going to keep him out for the entire season next year, right? You hate to see somebody like that get hurt. I'm not saying it made a difference in the game in any way, shape, or form. It was already settled. But you hate to see somebody get hurt like that, and you could tell his reaction. He knows something's wrong right away. But, ladies and gentlemen, enough about the Celtics. F everything Boston. Let's talk about a guy who needs a meal.
Hey, all you shiners. It's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
Hey, Dave Portnoy.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
It's got me.
Gentry covered in purple. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his promise, Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Good evening. Again, thank you for being here. Make sure to hit the like button, okay? Now, just to remind everyone, we are in the midst of the running back raffle. Got to take care of some show business on the show. of the show, the business, before we get into everything else. Freeman McNeil jersey, Curtis Martin mini helmet, Thomas Jones mini helmet. Now, last night, we tripled the Raffle entries and had amazing support throughout the show. But being that it is the Nick Shine show, I like to sometimes switch things up, keep it fresh, keep it real. Since we didn't get a night of doubling last night as promised, I don't like to disappoint you fantastic people. We're going to double the entries for the remainder of the week. So last night was triple. The rest of the week is double. And then we will have the drawing on Sunday. So if you didn't get in last night, shame on you. But you still have an opportunity, and you get a little bit of a perk. Increase your chances of winning. I like to do what I could do to give back to the community. And this is a little something that I cooked up. Did I cook for you, Nate? Nate, I cooked for you, Nate. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan, I've been, my allergies have been on my ass. I did not send it yet. I will have it out midweek, either Wednesday or Thursday. I think I'm going in for overtime early tomorrow for work and Wednesday. So I think Thursday I might have it out. But your Chad Pennington mini helmet is right here. I just hate this shift because I can't get out of the house some days in the morning. But I know you were in Vermont for a week, but it will be there. But ladies and gentlemen, Alan gifted 5, and they went to Bobby Cruz, Chris, Donnie Alford, Tom Ace, and Patty Grimes. Thank you, Alan. And our resident lunatic, oh, he's not that crazy. Now, someone told me today, Mr. Weed didn't jump off an 11-foot wall. He just jumped off a regular-sized curb. That's it. It's just a curb. See the cars passing by. Wee! Thump. I feel like at the end, I feel like we're about to get attacked by an Oompa Loompa. But Mr. Weed gifted a membership that went to M. Villette. Thank you, Weed. And no matter what Bobby says about you, you are a nice guy. But good luck to you guys. Weed, you'll get 2 entries. Alan, you'll get 12. All right. For those of you who are super duper excited about the New York Knicks victory tonight, and you are a paying member of the Discord, and you want me to stop talking about the Jets because you want to celebrate the victory, the link is in the Discord. So if you're going to troll, just come on air. Nate, that was pretty much directed at you. But let's get into this. There seems to be a bit of a panic in New York Jets fanville over not getting a defensive tackle in the draft. So I raised a question. Are we underrating the D-line? Let's take a look. The projected starters on the defensive line are, and this is if Jermaine is at full go, right? We're still months away from it. And we're still 4 months away from the opener, which we'll find out Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll have a little schedule preview tomorrow night. Maybe throw out some projections and see who hits what. But Will McDonald and Jermaine Johnson are your edge. Your D tackles are Quinnen Williams and Derek Nottie. Derek Nottie's a nice run stuffer. He's a stout guy. He doesn't get pushed around. We watched some of his highlights a few weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago in Discord. We had a little viewing party, and we were watching all of his rushing plays for the entire season. He doesn't move around a lot. He clogs the hole. He can get off blocks. He might not make a lot of tackles, but he fills the gaps and allows other people to flow to the ball by not getting blown off the ball and not getting pushed back 3-4 yards downfield. He's not a gap shooter like we've been used to with Solomon Thomas and JFM and even Quinnen at times. He's more of and he got doubled a lot. He's more of a stand your ground. Don't let those guys push you back. Let others flow to the ball. And if they break down and cut back to you, then he makes a play. But he's really good at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, and clogging up that hole. Pause, no diddy. That's what she said. Now, the backups. And we know in the NFL, there's going to be rotations on the defensive line. Does Michael Clemens even make this roster? I hope not. If Tyler Barron can prove that he belongs in the league and maybe he can be a late round gem, I think Michael Clemens is gone. But right now, our other defensive ends are McGregor, who was here last year, Eric Watts, Rashad Weaver's on roster. And that's it. You got Will, Jermaine, Eric Watts, Clemens, Weaver, Barron, and McGregor. We all hope Clemens will be gone. I don't know if McGregor makes it. Not a lot of excitement there. I mean, that could be one of your weaker spots in terms of depth, especially if Jermaine isn't set to go. I know none of us want to see Clemens make this roster. And you hope that Jermaine is a full go since the injury was so early in the season last year. You hope that he doesn't get like pupped and he's going to have to miss the first 6 weeks. So that means Clemens probably making the roster start, which sucks. Now, D tackle. Your backups are Leonard Taylor III, who looks promising. He looks like he could be a steal and a guy who could really make an impact on this team for some time to come. Byron Coward. Not a huge name, but he's made some plays. Jay Tufele. Again, these are bottom of the depth chart tackles, and they got 2 of them. You really don't want 2 that are that low. You got Peyton Page, who we picked up, I believe, from Clemson as an undrafted free agent. Fatorma Mulba. Fidarian Mathis. Now, I say these names to lead to this point. You got to get creative. Wilkes and Glenn are going to have to get creative with certain packages. Going to have to create some packages with blitzes and sending linebackers and getting a little creative here. I think the scheme might have to be greater than the parts, which is okay. If you have a good scheme, you can scheme guys open. You can scheme pass rushers open. You can run blitz, and you can do things to catch the offense off guard and allow guys to make plays. Now, I don't even want to speak it. Hey, dipshit, there's a link in the Discord. Click it if you want to change the conversation. Until then, stop typing. You want to call in? You want to change the narrative? Change the narrative. Jerk. Anyway, you have to hope for health at the top of this defensive line. You got to hope Jermaine comes back, and not only does he come back, but improves upon where he left off. Now, Will McDonald. I do want to discuss Will McDonald a little bit. If we play a man press scheme and we're covering for more on the back end, if you go look at Will McDonald last year, he just missed sacks by half a second or less, probably 5-6 times. If we can cover a little better and not play that soft-ass zone, I think you could see Will possibly push for 15 sacks, if not more. His speed is top-notch. And then when he gets going upfield and that tackle starts to go upfield with him, he spins in front of him and splashes right at the quarterback. Could be a nice little situation to have for him. If we get a little creative and we show blitz and then we drop and the passing routes, the hot routes are covered, boom, he's getting home. That's how quick he is. Would have been nice to add a big body there in that draft file. I'm not going to lie. I've been a very big supporter of everything that Glenn and Muji are doing. And I don't know the scheme. We're not privy to it. But when I look at the depth on this defensive line, I think you're going to need some creativity. I think you're going to have to send some linebackers and blitzes. You're going to have to do a whole bunch that we're not used to seeing, which could be really fun. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of these that I missed. Hugh Johnson earlier says, eat it, Portnoy. Our buddy Knob Deep, they're not running wide 9. Didn't need 255 D linemen anymore. Maybe, perhaps, they're okay with what they have. Maybe they'll actually scheme for secondary. Yeah, no, that a lot of what you just said, some of what you just said, I covered without seeing this. But you're right. The scheme is going to make these guys hopefully more efficient. You don't want Clemens in a wide 9. That was just an L. You're trying to make him be something he's not. An NFL defensive lineman. David D., member for 11 months. Thank you, David. The moon is hollow and it's filled with lizard people. Go NY Jets. Thank you, David. I appreciate your support. Jets Nation, NYC. Nick, do you think Aaron Glenn is not a bright guy? I get the impression he's a moron like Rex. Interesting question. I think Rex was more of a bull in a china shop, and he's just used to bullying and throwing people around to get his way. I think Glenn is much more of a thinker. From everything I can tell, you know, from hearing him for the better part of 30 years, he seems to be a little more thought out with what he does and doesn't react and doesn't get too emotional. And I think Rex operated on emotion entirely too often. And when you operate on emotion, that's when mistakes can happen. But I think Glenn has a better plan. Rex had a great defensive scheme. When I say plan, I mean as a head coach. We all know Rex could coach defense with some of the greatest minds in the history of the game. But a lot of times he was too fixated on defense and didn't look at the bigger picture and didn't plan the right way. T Money with a comment. McDonald flashes but needs to become more consistent. He can do it. Still an improving player. Yeah, and I forget who I saw it with on Twitter the other day. They were posting his just miss sacks, and it was all hot routes. So if you're covering those hot routes when man press and you got a linebacker up on that tight end, you're taking away the hot routes, and that's when sacks happen. When you're sitting back in a soft zone, it's easy to hit the hot route. David says, Nick, I can envision the Jets dropping back Will McDonald in the coverage, much like AG did with Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, you get that hot pass rusher, and then you're planning to double him. You put him out on an island, and then you drop him, and you blitz heavy from the other side. And they'll never see it coming. And that's when you can create turnovers, sack fumbles. That's when it gets exciting. Leave in. Rex was not a moron. He's not a moron, but he was way too emotional and couldn't hide his emotions and couldn't keep his composure. And you got to admit that at least. See what else we got going on in the chat. Clancy, the let's go Knicks and let's go Leafs. That is a strange combination, unless you're talking about marijuana leaves, and I know you're celebrating with that. Might be May 12th, but it's always 420 in Tom's River for Clancy. Quest still getting nightmares from pick 6 from Leonard Williams. Yeah, we had 6 a few years there, right? We had Vernon Golston, we had Jamal Adams, we had Leonard Williams, we had Sam Darnold. Well, that year we drafted Sam Darnold. We were at 6 and we moved up to 3 on St. Patrick's Day. Just still a weird trade. You move up to 3 a month, 6 weeks before the draft, which is just fucking strange. But that was Mike McCagnon for you. Why not wait to see who was on the clock? Or we moved up to 2. I'm sorry. No, we moved up to 3. Barkley went 2. I was right the first time. Sorry. There you go, Clancy. I knew there was a catch. I knew there was a catch there. Oh, yeah. All right, there's another Leonard Williams with 6. He was the 6th pick who had a pick 6 against a guy who may have played 6 years too long. I got it. I'm sorry. But he was the 6th pick. So, is anybody busy July 6th? Ooh, good segue, Nate. Very good segue. Yeah, Addison has plans. We're hoping Clancy has plans, but we have to start planning for Clancy on July 3rd so he can arrive on July 6th. It's a very, very tedious process, especially with a 1 o'clock game. That's going to be hell getting Clancy there. But it'll be a team effort. We love our boy, so we'll do what it takes. Even when he gets annoyed at us, I'll be there. Just relax. It's plenty of time. I'll figure it out. All right. Well, I mean, again, for those of you in the Discord, the link is pinned. It is posted in the lobby for the Shiners. Clancy, not every joke is a knee slapper, but sometimes just accuracy is funny enough. Dixon, good question. I did. And for those of you that don't know today, Trey Hendrickson, star edge rusher for the Bengals, said that the Bengals have cut off conversations with him. Man. Here's where I am. Are we a win now team? No. But this is a league where if you can get to the quarterback, you can become a win now team. If you can hit the quarterback and you have the secondary that we have, you can really turn things around quickly. If you can get back to being a top 5 defense again. Would I do it? I don't know. Would Trey Hendrickson want to do it? That's a bigger question, right? That's always the question I ask. If you're trading for, this is for anybody, not just Jets related. If you're trading for a guy like Hendrickson, he's going to want a contract immediately. Are you going to give Hendrickson a contract the day you trade for him with Sauce, with Garrett, with AVT, with Jermaine, all eligible for extensions, and you're going to bring in a guy that hasn't been a part of here and give him an extension immediately? I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening, right? However, I will add this. Jermaine, I don't even want to say it. Let's say Jermaine has a step back. I don't want to put the words onto the universe. Little NBA three-pointer. He does a step back. Then you might have to go out of character, right? Because you don't have the depth. You don't want Watts McGregor or Barron being your starting defensive end. We saw what happened last year with Clemens as a starter. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here. Almost 50 of you here watching right now on the Late Night Show with Nick Shine. I appreciate your support. Thank you, everyone. And to honor your support, we're doubling all raffle entries for the rest of the week. McNeil, Martin, Jones. Every raffle entry will be doubled, folks. Just to say thank you to you awesome, fantastic people. And I will be doing some shopping for the wide receiver raffle, which will be next. I got my eyes on a couple pieces that I'm hoping to get for you. And we should have some news later in the week or early next week with what bids I was able to win. That's a nice topic. Let's say Jermaine Johnson has 10 sacks this year. We know how good he is in the run. We know he's high motor. Let's say he stays healthy and gets 10. Let's go 11 sacks, his number. Let's say he gets 11 sacks. Do you even extend him now? Do you think he'll want to be extended? Or do you think you play the fifth year out? I think you take care of Sauce and Garrett after this season. I think Brees walks. I think Brees, if we're off to a bad start, Brees could be gone by the trade deadline. But Jermaine, I think Jermaine goes into the fifth year. And if he starts off the fifth year on fire, that's when you get that extension. Boomtown with a great question. How do you feel about the Jets? Well, I think there's a lot of good pieces in place, Boom. And we all know last year they went to go all in. And it blew up. But all the all-in deals were 1 year. None of those guys are still here. So the core is still here. We didn't lose any of our core. So if you liked where we were 2 years ago, I think you still have to like where we are now. The offensive line is finished. The tight ends are better than they were 2 years ago. Sure, the receiver depth isn't great. The running back room is better. Now, Rodgers went down 4 plays in, so we know I think Fields is better than the quarterback play that we had that year that won 7 games. Defensive scheme, you say the secondary, maybe a little better. Maybe with Cisco in the back end, the back end's a little better. But if Stevens can be anywhere near what Reed was, maybe you're better because now you got Sauce in year 4 instead of Sauce in year 2. And you hope that Aaron Glenn can coach that back end to be even better and smarter. It's I think we win minimum of 8 games. I really do. When you break down the schedule, I'm going to pull it up right now, or the opponents, I should say. I know the league has been going away from a lot of the, at least for us, the past couple of years. We know it can't be Dallas. Sounds like Denver will be in London. I'm going to go with the Patriots at home at 1 o'clock. That would be my guess for the opener. Oh, look at that. Justice Quest said it. All right, Quest, we're on the same page, bro. Now, do the Patriots play the Titans? Because if the Patriots play the Titans this year, that could very well be the opener for them. Let me take a peek here real quick. My hate being on the fucking Patriots website. They do. They're at the Titans this year, so that might be the opener. Or who knows? Maybe Amazon will pull that for a Thursday night game. Nate comes in, 14 tickets secured for 7-6. Can't wait to spend the whole day with the crew. Some saying it may be the best Jet fan baseball outing of 2025. Hashtag Litty at City. And I will deliver some breaking news for you guys right now. Nate, lock me in with one of those tickets. I'm in. If one of those 2 tickets are available, I'm in. Give me confirmation, Nate. All right, I'm out. If that's what it takes to get the ticket, I'm out. I'm not doing that again. I am not doing that at all. I will take both seats. So this way I have leg room. Yeah, I'll take one. Just because with my luck, it's a Jet. Where your seats are behind home plate, those go. I was thinking about that today. No, not the third leg. It's more of the 2 balls. I got big balls, so I like to open up my knees a little bit and breathe. We'll find someone. Don't worry. Not that big, Bill. Not that big. I don't think we'll have to kick Clancy out. It's a 1:00 game, guys. Do the fucking math from Tom's River to Queens. Clancy may be outside City Field the night before. He might get there like 4:00 in the morning and just be, guys, I'm at the stadium already. We'll find someone. Let me talk to Nick's mom. If Nick's mom says okay, that I can get him that day, I'll try to pull a swap with her. I'm trying to get him on Saturday, June 28th. I believe it's the 28th. If I let her keep him that day to get half of that weekend, then maybe I can keep him on Sunday, the 6th. So give me a day or two. Hold out one other ticket. Let me talk to first and see if I can get Nikki. Trust me, I know you will, but Rick Kent wanted to meet Nikki, so if Rick Kent wants, Rick Kent gets. That's what happens in this community. I don't want to be the one to tell Rick Kent no. And shout out to Rick Kent. He gets to hear this if he's here.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Yep, I haven't. Excuse me. No worries, Nate. We'll get it to you. But yeah, lock me in for a ticket, even though I am against paying that much for a regular season. I'm going to pay that much for a regular season Jets game. But if Addie and Rick are coming all the way across country and they're in, then I'm in. Now, back to the Jets schedule. Oh, wait a minute. You want some Charles info? I'll give you some Charles info. I called Charles today and gave him a little bit of a big brother prep talk, right? I'm like, what are you doing? Offered to help him, like, you got a budget, man. You can't go to the movies and do all this stuff and pay for your Netflix and your YouTube memberships and then not have fucking money for food come the 12th of the month. I go, if you need help planning, let me know. And then he sends me a text like 5 hours later. Hey, buddy, the talk you gave me earlier today was very appreciated. Thanks again, man. Oh, nice, Charles. And I told him the best advice I've ever received was don't look for others to bail you out. Make a plan so you never have to be bailed out. He replies, well said. Well said. He typed it twice. Yeah, that's some pretty gangster shit, right, Bill? Like just requesting a Venmo out of the blue. What's up, South End? Yeah. Charles is the epitome of less is more. He doesn't call in every day, but man, when he calls in, you never know where the hell that is going to go on Jake's show. David with a question. I can't recall the last time the Jets opened against the Dolphins. Does anyone recall the last time they played in week 1? I don't. I'll look for it right now. I would probably say the 90s. I mean, I know they end the season a lot together. Let's see. Let's see what we can find here. Where are we? So we got to do this the difficult way. 09, 16. In 18, it was week 2. In 17, week 3. A lot of week 3s. There's another week 3. Oh, it looks like we have 1986. 2008. I'm sorry. The year we had Favre. And we lost. NFL scores week 1 from 2008. We beat them 2014. Forgive me. We beat them 2014 at Dolphin Stadium. Alan with a question. Did you ever think you'd be Charles and Bobby's caretaker at this juncture of your life? No. But I will say this. A lot of you don't know me back in the day, but I needed a lot of assistance in life. And I always swore that when life got better, I would give back and I would try to help. And that's why I take that so seriously and I commit so hard to that, because life was brutal and I couldn't keep my head afloat and I had to look to other people to help with that. So, and it's why I get so damn passionate about them putting the work in, because that's the love that I got. That's the tough love that I received. And if you're constantly looking for someone to bail you out, you're never going to survive on your own. So that's why I really take this calling seriously, to be honest with you. Let's see what else you guys got going on in the chat. If you got questions, fire them off. Nick, can you read? Yeah, can I read what? The chat's over here. I'm Googling over here for the answers. So if you're typing shit while I'm looking over there, obviously I don't see it. If you have something that important, super chat it. Comes up in big, bright colors and can't be missed. Question from our man, Stack. Do you think Donovan Edwards makes the team? Yes. I think he can make it over Davis or be the fourth running back, and they keep 4 with how much we're going to commit to the run this year. The question, do you think we take the bye after the London game? I know a lot of coaches prefer the later bye, and they'd rather have jet lag and then an early bye when you need to heal from injuries in November. A lot of times they give teams those options. I would take the later bye, ask for a home game after that, so we don't have to fly home from London and then fly again, and then say we'll take the bye in November. Every coach wants that bye in November when everyone's beaten up and they need those extra couple days to heal before the playoff push. Our buddy Snowball, Jets Worldwide. You're a good man too, Snowball. It's fun hanging out with you, smoking cigars with you on the streets of New York, and a nice 24-block walk. We saw quite the sights. Is this true? Matthew can't afford a super chat. He hid in the bathroom on the train to avoid paying Jake's party. Interesting. Yeah, David, I think the furthest west we go is Cincinnati. Now, I don't know if Cincinnati or New Orleans is further west, but I think we don't cross the Mississippi at all this year. So not a lot of far traveling, you know. We have Baltimore, which is close. You know, Miami, New England, Buffalo are all close. We go to New Orleans, Cincinnati. Not a lot of far trips. Yeah, Hennessy, good point. If this offensive line can stay healthy, could be fun to watch. Could be really fun to watch. Olu going into year 2. We know what Simpson is. Now, let's not forget, even though 4 of the offensive linemen are back, it's a new scheme. And there might be a little bit of an adjustment to the blocking scheme and how their checks at the line are going to take place. However, you look at the other side of that, it could be a lot easier for them without the quarterback changing the play and everything down to 2 seconds on the play clock. Might be nice to have a little bit of an offense with the tempo. Break huddle, run to the line, boom, go. What else we got here in the chat? We would be right at the cusp. Cusp is a very good word. I don't see it very often in the chat here. Good job, Tom. Oh, I'm in jet mode right now. Listen, for you Knicks fans out there who none of you want to call in, I guess you're not that excited about the win. I don't blame you. I guess there's a little fear of losing to a team without their star. I mean, I could see your fear in calling into the show. I get it. Jay Quest, the glazing is wild. I didn't see that comment. Make it a good comment, and I'll put it on air. I don't have to put your comment on air because you like it. I'm not going to talk trash, but I'm looking to talk with someone. All right, I'm not looking to talk to someone that bad. I'll call in when I finish my dino nuggets. Dino nuggets? I don't know. Dinosaur nuggets? Whatever. Dino? Yeah. Dave, let's talk about this. Do the Saints now press for Rodgers? Or do the Saints just go full tank mode and have their choice of quarterback next year? Interesting, right? Here's what we're going to know. We're going to know this Wednesday night. If the Jets-Steelers game is a primetime game, then you know that Rodgers is going there. And I'll say this. I don't give a flying fuck what team Aaron Rodgers is on. I am not scared of Aaron Rodgers. I watched Aaron Rodgers with a very talented offense only win 5 games. I watched Aaron Rodgers with a better running back than Pittsburgh has only win 5 games. I watched Aaron Rodgers play in the offense that he wanted, he demanded, he needed, only win 5 games. I just watched Pittsburgh trade away their second best wide receiver. I just am hearing that Rodgers goes to Pittsburgh, how he's going to steamroll us. He couldn't steamroll anyone last year. The only team he steamrolled was the 32nd ranked Jaguars. And Miami in the last game when Miami pulled all their players when they realized they had no chance at the playoffs. It's the only 2 games he scored 30 points and steamrolled people. We think that a 41-year-old quarterback who's not mobile, who'd like to check down the whole year, is going to go learn a new offense and all of a sudden reinvent the wheel? No. I want Aaron Rodgers. I want Aaron Rodgers week 1. I want Aaron Rodgers on national television because I want to beat the shit out of him in front of everyone. I want to watch Aaron Rodgers destroy Mike Tomlin's winning streak. I'm in for it. I don't have an ounce of fear about where Aaron Rodgers goes. He didn't make the playoffs this last year in Green Bay. He didn't win 6 games here. Who gives a shit about Aaron Rodgers? It's not 2013 anymore. It's not 2019. I don't give a fuck where he goes. Yeah. I have no fear about Aaron Rodgers. 2019? Yeah, that's a bad man. That's a bad man. 2020? It's a bad man. It's been a long time since he was a bad man, folks. I think Trump was president the last time Rodgers was a bad man. He went a whole presidency without being a bad man anymore. Yeah, wildly. Exactly. That was against Mac Jones. Good call, Wildwave. I forgot about that part. Yeah. I remember on this show on Sunday night arguing with Bonesy, Jake, and Neil about they were saying how we had to re-sign Roger, we had to keep him, and I'm like, this is not going to happen. It took the 32nd ranked defense to score 30 points. This is not, no new regime is coming in and taking this. I argued. I was outnumbered 3-1, and we argued for an hour straight. Bill M., a member for 4 months. Thank you, Bill. This offense is going to be very, very different than AR's. Should be exciting. Yes. It's going to be nice to see what an offensive coordinator can call and how they run it. And Justin Fields isn't going to be changing everything. And it's going to be, go here. Want to have fun? Go watch the Detroit Lions and how they throw the ball downfield and how their line dictates the pace of the game and how they'll run it and run it and run it when they know they can run it. They'll hand the ball off 10 times in a row if the offensive line is kicking the crap out of the D. It's going to be a different team, guys. And that's what you want. You don't change coaches and go with the same team. And so many of you wanted that. You pivot. You change direction. Oh, man. I'll be right back, folks. This browser just... All right. Thank you for that. I don't even know which comments in the chat are basketball related or football related right now. I'm going to take this as a football comment. We wanted that for 1 year. It wasn't going to be the next 10. Yeah, but if last year was slightly successful, and say we went on a 5-6 game winning streak to end the season, and we got to 8 and 9, and the offense was lights out with Wilson and Adams, and we were unbeatable. Yeah, you run it back. But when it doesn't work, you don't think that you change it when it's a 41-year-old quarterback. And I get what you're saying. We all wanted it to work. You know, we all did. I said we were the team in football on paper. Didn't work out though, and that's where you cut ties. Yeah, I'm sorry, Matthew. You're too young. You might not know. Many years ago, the Jets used to win multiple games in a row. It's called a winning streak. It's really, really fun to be a part of. I remember in 2022, we won 5 games in a row, and we were 5-2. We beat Denver. We beat Pittsburgh. Cleveland, because that was when Garrett Wilson caught the back of the end zone. Now we won that game. We lost the game. Then we won 4 in a row. Then we lost, and we're 5-2, I believe. Yeah, Adirondack. It's not really affiliated with us very often, but let's hope, right? Like there's a lot of winnable games on this schedule. Home with Miami, New England, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Denver, Dallas, Atlanta, Carolina. That's 8 games right there. And I don't think we're overmatched or overwhelmed. And then again on the road, Miami, New England, Cincinnati, Jacksonville, Tampa, Saints. I think 3 of the games that are the most difficult are the 2 Buffalo and Baltimore. Other than that, there's not a lot of games where you're looking at and like you're shit scared or like we're not. Pittsburgh doesn't have a quarterback right now. New England is with a new scheme with a young quarterback. Miami's Miami. Cleveland doesn't have a quarterback. Denver is beatable, especially if that game's in London. They got to make that trip. Carolina, Atlanta are beatable. The Cowboys, you never know what you're going to get with them. Cincinnati, they get banged up a lot. It's when you play them that matters. Jacksonville's Jacksonville. Tampa Bay is hit or miss. You never know. Some weeks they score 45 and they look like world beaters, and the next week they kick 4 field goals. And the Saints don't have a quarterback. Why can't we win 8-9 games with this schedule? People talking about 2, 3, 4 wins. I mean, you'd have to have a lot of key injuries to have 2, 3, 4 wins. Boomtown says, regarding that line, Nick, we wanted Rodgers to be average to make us competitive. He was average last year. If you think he couldn't be average with a proper coaching staff and a beefed up line, that's where we disagree. He could be average. But why waste a year of a new regime to just be average? Why not start your regime without the headache? I don't know. I don't believe in changing a Tiger's stripes at 41 years old. Rodgers is who he is. It's the most mobile quarterback ever in the NFL, and he can't move anymore. You go a different direction. You bring in a quarterback who can help implement. I'm not going to lie. Is it fun to be right? Yeah. I said get rid of Rodgers. They did it. I said they're going to bring in Fields. They did it. It's nice. Not everyone can say that. I nailed both of those. Now they got to make it work. Use the mobile quarterback, open up your run game, give them favorable passes, and let's see what we can do. Get aggressive on defense. Man press. Do some shit that winning teams do. Switch it up. Someone said earlier in the chat, drop Will McDonald in the pass coverage. Blitz heavy to the other side. Do some fun shit instead of just 4 guys in the ground and hoping that they win their matchups. Yes, this is important. The culture. I like that. Good comment. Yeah. He was in the red zone once in that Broncos game. Settled for 4 field goal attempts against Buffalo. Threw interceptions at the end of Minnesota and Buffalo. Sure, the kicker missed. So did he. Because if you're scoring fucking touchdowns, you're not settling for field goals. Allen just throwing darts at Jenner. What's up, buddy?
Hi. How you doing?
Colors tonight?
Huh?
You wearing Knicks colors tonight?
I don't know what you're talking about. Bing bong. See the back? It's set to blue. It ain't changing tonight, baby.
Nice.
How you doing? My name is Buck Boston. It's nice to meet you, Nick Shine.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show. First time caller. Thank you, Buck Boston.
Yeah.
Any
It looked
relation
like
to Buck Williams?
Looks like a great place to hang out. So, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Sunburn doesn't hurt as much as I thought it would.
I bronzed up today. I didn't burn.
Man, you're lucky. You're different pigmentation than yours truly.
Yeah. I got a mocha thing going on over here.
I am what most of the natives call Elmer's glue white during the winter. So it's a little bit of a adaptation takes place before I'm brown. Come June 1st, I'll have a nice brown tone to me, and then I'll be there the rest of the year.
GPM, yo.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you riding with the Knicks the rest of the way?
I am riding with Nate and Clancy, Tom Ace.
You just want a place to stay when you're here, so you don't want to piss Nate off.
No,
You
that
know
was
he's a
locked
temperamental fuck.
That was already locked up. But yeah, I put on orange and green. I put on orange and blue tonight. You know, I support. Fuck Boston.
Alan, do me a favor. Keep arguing with Jake because Jake will super chat to argue with you. Jake says, "Hey, Alan, nice Celtics prediction. Well done. Let's go, Knicks."
Damn right. I mean, the Lakers are done, so.
Yeah. Even Michael says, "What's up, Buck Foston? Great that you're a first-time, long-timer. Yeah, welcome to the show. Appreciate you."
Damn right. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about this DP.
Yeah, it's a nice place. What happened in the other game tonight with Minnesota Golden State? I saw that was earlier, but I haven't checked. Do we have anyone in the chat have an update?
Let's see. It is. Oh, the Timberwolves are up by 20. End of the third quarter, 97-77.
What happened to Curry? That Curry's out.
What was it? His probably his ankle. I don't know, but he has ankle problems.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for anything that happens from this moment on the show.
Hey.
Whee! The people. Oh, there he is. That's it. He doesn't even need to be there to talk. He just needs to pop up a picture, and then we remove him. And it's like, Weed is your best call ever. All right. That was Weed the people, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
He didn't talk, but this is the best call he's ever had, folks.
What's up, fellas?
What
How
up?
you doing, buddy?
Dude,
his legs are skinnier than the straps in your tank top.
You could make JJ like 14 pairs of socks with that tank top.
Look at he's wearing stockings. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. It's cheese, man. What's up, It's cheese, man.
Gotta watch out for Gorlock.
Hell yeah, Nate. That's why the 6 is up there, bro. Easter egg.
This is such a Canadian way of commenting. What an interesting picture.
That's a fucking beaut there, eh?
That's like the nicest comment you can have with an insult. Like, ooh, what an interesting dilemma.
Damn, that's looking quite beaut there, eh? Oh. So what's happening with the JETS just today? I was working all day. Any nuggets that aren't in Denver?
I just hope we win, dude. That's all I give a fuck about.
Damn
Also,
right.
Nick, I'm with you on the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. I said last year before the season even started we should have gotten rid of Rodgers. I never wanted to keep him. I think you were 100% right. I didn't break down mentally, and start crying about it.
No, can't do that. But pain is an old friend when you're a Jets fan.
That's true.
Someone in the chat, Rob, this doesn't look like your account. Did you create a new account? Maybe that's why, because everyone knows your old logo and the account was created today.
What up, Rob B?
So,
hey, Robbie.
If it is Rob, welcome back. But the account's brand new. But the fuck y'all definitely seems like it's Rob.
Yeah, it definitely seems legit.
Definitely seems Robish. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's definitely a Rob comment. But the account opened up minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There you go, Nate. Rob, if it's you, answer your text.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
what- I got to
Go,
order
Nate.
some Lures.
Some walrus?
Lures.
Matthew had to say, okay,
Oh.
that's not me. Thank you, Matthew. Bill, we don't know. He's under many aliases, and like Trevor, Oscar, Incel Allen, Tom Brockwell, who
Tom
pretends to be in
Blackwell,
Blackwell, who pretends to be in a town next
Yeah,
to Bobby. Like there's 4 accounts that I know of that is Trevor, his real name.
He could be in your room right now.
Oh, damn.
What if she's on top of him? Move to
Oh,
the side.
no.
Move to the side. Oh, he's got no hope. Oh, he's
He's
crushed.
gone.
What if JJ's crushed by that? Oh no, that's his little
You know
legs.
what? She's actually laying on top of JJ, and that's all you can see is his legs.
Built like the tick, bro. She's built like the tick, bro. Yeah. Whether we're smelling a low amount of victories next year, I'm gonna fucking be there, and can't wait. But we're gonna be good this year.
First time? Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, Nate, it's the account was created on the 13th of May. So it was just created after midnight. However, I guess I'll take the new sub. Thanks for subscribing, Rob the
Oh, yeah.
Imposter.
Damn right. It's nice to see that name in the chat again, whether it's you or not.
Yeah, fake or not.
We got a MacGyver thing going on right there. Weed.
What, you mean my fucking bottle? You fucking point the joint in right here?
Is that
Make a
your
little
big
bird.
mouth?
You make a
Oh,
little
We don't need. I don't need weed tutorials on the show. If you want to smoke. But can you smoke through normal devices and not make it look like you're hitting a homemade crack pipe? Thank you.
Those ones hit the best.
You do.
Yeah. What's the matter? You didn't have a Pepsi can at the house that you can bend in half and pop holes in?
Don't smoke shame me.
Get up that gravity bomb, bro. That gravity bing bong.
I am very curious to know what the rest of this comment is. The Celtics remind me of Israel and T. Come on, Infrared. What are you saying? Joe the Jet G with a super chat. Thank you, Joe. Josh Cuck Allen.
Hell yeah.
And my favorite version is Josh Allen Apatow, because as soon as I made Allen throw his support to Buffalo in the playoffs last year, they lost. So,
And
Boomtown with some Canadian ingenuity, at least use an apple.
man. And I saw this in the comments.
Wait a
earlier.
minute. Go ahead, Eddie. You go first.
Alan said that he went to New Orleans just before Katrina happened.
Yeah, he's the reason it happened.
That's not bad luck. Don't cheer for the Jets next season, Alan, please.
I want to call Boomtown real quick. Everyone knows I love, respect, and appreciate Boomtown. But Boomtown, respectfully, you think this fucking clown shops for produce? No, I want to see you.
No.
You think this clown shops for produce?
I do, actually.
There's no way you have an apple in your house right now. And
I
if you do,
literally
it's not
walk
yours.
around. I literally walk around drinking apple juice all day.
Oh yeah,
It's not the same.
apple juice is
It's
so
juice.
good.
You can't
It
smoke
is,
through
dude.
juice, though, man.
There's nothing smoke through juice.
Oh, Jesus.
Look,
Infrared.
There's
Stop
nothing
it.
better than a cold glass of apple juice.
Oh man.
Nothing better than a cold glass of apple juice.
Come on, Infrared. Don't do shit like that.
What? Come on, you boogie.
What do you say?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah. Don't
I'm
touch.
sorry. I am very, very sorry that I asked
Yeah.
to clarify that. Good Lord,
I love
man.
you.
That is not very nice or kind or something that should be here.
Yeah, this
Is
is
he talking shit?
shock laughter.
It's not the place.
This is shock laughter. Oh, fuck.
Shame on you, Infrared. I don't even know what you said, but shame on you.
No, it didn't. He got political. Not it. Like, not the show. Like a comment.
Yo, Nate.
Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even. I apologize that some had to read that. I apologize that I had to read that. I'm sorry that I asked. I will wear the dunce cap for the rest of the night, ladies and gentlemen. I thought there would be a humorous twist to it, not that level.
There was
insanity.
Man, there was a twist, a yank.
Yeah, dude, I fucking missed it.
This show is
Addison,
all
I'm
about
ready to fucking DM me what he said.
Hold on.
I'm good. I don't want to type.
I said Addison.
Hell yeah.
Bill Webster Ave pellets. There we go. Let's talk about green, either weed or the Jets.
All right.
Let's not be divisive on this channel. That's not what this channel is.
That's
I just
right.
got some purple lemon craze before I hopped on
This
the
is
show.
a family channel.
Absolutely. Damn right.
David with a very good comment. I think Woody should stay off Twitter, X, and other social media. I think that if I'm Muji and Glenn and I'm interviewing for the job, I think you get asked during the interview process, knowing what you know, what would you change about this organization to help us change direction? And I would have the balls to say, and I think Glenn does, you can't be running the football team. To Woody.
Hell no.
You're not succeeding. You're failing every 3-4 years. You can't find a quarterback. You're putting more pressure and attention on your team than you need. They're not delivering on the field. Why don't you take a back seat, hire the right people, let the right people do their job, and shut the fuck up, respectfully.
Hell yeah.
Some rich people, some big bosses need that. They need to be told, look, here's the proof. You're overstepping. It's not successful. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. Sign the checks. And donate to charities, dude.
You got the picture, we?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
That's it.
That's what.
Honestly, that's going to be the best part, is that when we hit the playoffs, we're going further than Buffalo has. And they've been there year after year after year. And we're just going to fucking steamroll, and we're going to go.
Hell yeah. Fuck the Sabres while we're at it.
Hennessy with a super chat. Thank you, Hennessy. So when do we get into win predictions? Thursday? I just kind of did it looking at the schedule or looking at the opponents. I don't think it's crazy to say we can win 8 games. If this line stays healthy and if the two lines stay healthy, I think 8 wins is attainable.
Prediction is more than last year. More.
By Halloween.
That would be nice.
I think we win 6 by the end of October.
Yeah.
That would be
Or
nice to finally
election
have
day.
it off.
We'll go with election day because that's, I think, one more game gets in.
You know, who would have thought
That'd be
Brett Favre would have a better tenure than Aaron Rodgers?
Let's hope Justin Fields has a better tenure than both.
You can honestly
fair.
say that Brett Favre had a better tenure here. Although it was taken by injury, but
Yeah.
there was more excitement and hope behind Brett Favre's play, but there was more excitement and hope with Aaron Rodgers' arrival.
We were at least 8-3 when Favre got hurt.
Yeah, he would fucking say something, bastard.
Motherfucker. He didn't want to break his fucking never sit in a game. Fuck streak. I'll tell you what, we finally have a solid offensive line for the first time since 2010. That'll be nice. That'd be nice.
And if you have a good, healthy offensive line, you're going to win. Buffalo Jet fan had that video. If you have a top 10 offensive line, you're not picking in the top 5 of the NFL draft.
Yeah.
If you have a good offensive line and you're in the metrics of with pass blocking and run blocking win rates, you're winning football games.
I want to say I'm excited, but I'm still remaining apathetic towards this season. I just want to win games.
Listen, I'm not saying we're guaranteed playoffs, right? Like I want to put that in perspective. I think if everything goes well, I think 7, 8, 9 is our ceiling in that window. But again, we're the team that as the year goes on and the playbook gets more comfortable and we get deeper into it and guys get comfortable and the coaches get comfortable with who they're play calling for, I think you can see a real competitive team and it's going to bring up a lot of excitement for year 2.
Yeah. And you remain patient with the staff that's in place, whether or not we have a great season next season. You have to allow this man and this fucking group to put their stamp on this organization. Hopefully,
it's going to be interesting for sure.
We're not going to Mayo Aaron Glenn. Like, he's got to stay.
Yeah. I think Glenn is the guy. Like the way he wants to run this, you got 2 good offensive minds together. They're young, they're up and coming. One's got Hall of Fame pedigree as a coach in the family. You don't scrap that after 1 year when you don't have your franchise quarterback. You don't.
Jeez.
Yeah, here's a great comment from Bill. They're a young team too. The training better be elite. New strength and conditioning staff. Hopefully we can get them to stay healthy. We need these young guys out on the field. You know, we watched the game a couple years ago during a winning streak where we lost Breece Hall and Elijah Vera Tucker within minutes of one another. That was devastating.
Yeah.
That was devastating. The team never bounced back from that. It's been almost 3 fucking years later, and we haven't bounced back from that.
Yeah. That ruined the entire season until that game. I'm pretty sure that was the game. After that, we lost.
Give me the Pats. I think you're going to see it. But the Pats do play the Titans. So that might be a game they put in week 1 to have a little hype. You know, Tennessee is a small market. You build up that hype. New Vrabel going back to Tennessee open weekend. They always look for storylines in week 1, right?
Yeah, I mean,
there's always good storylines throughout the season, but I don't know, maybe they keep that for like a Thursday night in week 2, you know, before the teams get bad. But listen, I don't give a shit. I want to beat the Patriots twice. I want to beat the Dolphins twice. I want to win in Jacksonville and New Orleans, Carolina and Atlanta, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, because they don't have a fucking quarterback. And even if they have Rodgers, they still don't have a fucking quarterback. Mr. 41-year-old is not going to be comfortable running a new scheme. And I don't think Mike Tomlin's going to let him do what he wants to do because it wasn't successful. He had his system. He traded for Devontae Adams. He had everything he wanted. And it was a fucking disaster, guys. So I hope he goes to Pittsburgh because I want to fucking steamroll them on national television. Put it on Sunday night. And they can go suck a fucking steel dick.
Yeah. Put some hinds on that.
And hopefully the game ends right around midnight. And someone else can too. Damn it. I broke my own rule. Michael says, what about the Bills? You want to lose against them? No, I don't want to lose. But I'm looking at the games that I think we can be favored in. I don't think we'll be favored against the Bills. But if we can control the line of scrimmage, you can compete in any game in the NFL. If Jermaine Johnson comes back and he's getting after Josh Allen and Will McDonald's embarrassing Deion Dawkins with a spin move again, and Quinnen's getting pressure up the middle, why can't we compete? Oswaldo Cabrera of the Yankees taken in an ambulance after suffering an injury while sliding into home.
Damn. That's sweet of you.
Wow, Yankees are up 11-5. Judge is up to 414. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Game just ended.
It's background, Nate. Fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend Craig from Australia, who was Craig from New York last week, just gifted 5 memberships, and all the raffle entries are doubled. If you win the raffle after you go back to Australia when I could have handed it to you, I'm going to have a bone to pick with you, Craig. But thank you for the memberships. They went to Dylan Terraman, Manish Mims, Michael Bartow, who's here in the chat right now, T-Jet73, and Nathan Shells. Craig, you're the man.
Hell yeah, Craig. And there you go, to a person in Vermont. I replied to your text messages. Man.
What happened?
Love
All
you.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. He, someone in Vermont is glad that I'm having fun and thanked me for answering him. I didn't reply fast enough, so he said, "Thank you for answering me." And dude, don't even, Bobby. You're the worst replier in human history. I love you. Be active in the chat.
What's up, Craig?
David with a good comment. Dylan is one of my favorite guests on Jake. Yeah, Dylan is a very knowledgeable young fan. You know I'm old when I'm calling him a young man. But Dylan's great. He's on with the Buffalo Jet fan too. I think Monday nights they're on together. And then his spot with Jake. And I enjoy when Dylan's on. He's definitely somebody who I learned something from when he's on talking ball. So great call, David. He's a great one.
He knows how to break it down. I don't know. Fancy. That's an interesting carton you got behind you there, Weed.
I don't know. Clancy, I have to pay attention to him.
Oh, you like that?
It's Jay. All right. It's Jay's picture.
Everybody keep your eye out for this guy. This little rapscallion.
He's known
Clancy said Bobby answers a month later. Yeah, but you don't understand. Bobby wants what he wants when he wants it. Just like when Mikey calls Bobby, and he doesn't want to answer because he doesn't want anything to do with it. But when they want something, everybody better drop what the fuck they're doing and cater to it.
That's also kind of ironic. That's ironic coming from Fancy, who arrives a month later.
Yes. We love you, Bobby. Don't. Just don't. Have we got the 69 likes yet?
Yeah, it's not going in the thing. No, I've had enough. We're at 54. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Shout out to Craig again for gifting 5 memberships. Craig gifted 5. Alan gifted 5 earlier. Weed gifted 1. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, all week long, if you missed the announcement, all the raffle entries are being doubled. So if you gift 5, you're getting 12 entries. We'll raffle this Sunday night. And great way, pay it forward. You get a gift, give a gift. It's a great way to support the community and share the love.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about the love.
All about the love. Ladies and gentlemen, a legend has entered the chat. Jets. I think that's how he meant to say that.
I think you went a little too long, like a Mexican's hair, Jet.
Infrared, with an interesting comment, says, "We fucking suck. Love all y'all. Lights out for me." Infrared, I would say in the future, don't mention sucking and loving people and then saying the lights are going out. But I love you, buddy. I had to fuck with you for that comment.
Fucking Nate.
Sean McAteer, always a pleasure to see you, sir. Thank you for popping in.
Temecula stand
Definitely
up.
hit the like button. Fancy.
Yo.
Yankee game over. How do you feel about the Yankees?
Feel fantastic.
What did Cabrera have happen? Did he hit his head in a collision? Is it something else?
I honestly didn't see it.
All right.
Yeah, no. I figured they were still winning. I didn't see that.
Cabeza
Yeah, I didn't see the. Hey, Pat Rich, haven't seen you in a minute. Don't really
Pat
trust the
Rich.
Jets this season, but we'll still watch you when I can. Oh, I appreciate that, Pat. Thanks for showing up, bro.
What's up, Wade?
Pat Rich, no face, no camera.
No, Wade's frozen.
Oh, thank God. Get rid of it. Oh. Oh, now you're moving again? Are you all right?
Close your Pornhub tab, Wade.
That's a loaded question.
I kicked him.
Yeah. There he is.
I believe I can type.
Yeah.
Hate
Let's
touching the keyboard at night.
He thinks about it every night and day. But
He
And then he
loves
tells me
you,
that
gay
weed
away.
is gay.
then he fails to type away.
And he loves you not in a gay way.
Hate it when Nick Shine sings. And Mikey makes his cell phone ring.
We could definitely do a whole song to that.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Hey, he's about to get his Chris B on. Let's go.
Lane asks,
Yeah, let's go.
"Hi, Nick. How do you feel about the Jets?" Well, Lane, I have about 353 videos that will answer all of those questions.
Start
Hell
with
yeah.
It's a never-ending evolution.
Some
And
say you're
Lane
a
just
prophet.
dropped his first. That's what she said, folks. Lane with his first. That's what she said.
There we go.
Clap
man.
it up for Lane, guys. Clap it up for Lane. All right, Lane.
Hell yeah. Right.
Nice.
Now,
Now,
we
Lane, I have a question for Lane. What did she say?
Yeah. And we got to get you
How
to
do you
say
feel
that's
about
what
what
she
she said?
did.
how do you feel about what she said? Let's see what we got here with Lane. Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your caps and stand up.
I'll stay and I live by the light and so bright as the twilight's last evening.
Nick, you're great.
But there's more. Shout out to Redhead.
Yeah,
Hey, boy Red's looking boy pink today.
You'll be 10 after this.
I didn't want Infrared to be alone, so now we got 2 redheads up in this piece.
Well, Jake was here earlier, too.
Oh, yeah.
3.
We got a trilogy going.
Damn right.
3 whiskeys.
The Williams brothers. 3 y'all.
That's crazy. I didn't realize there was a 3rd.
He's a
And
linebacker, right?
Giovanni. Like
Yeah.
it's Quincy, Quinnen. Like Giovanni. Like, just, I don't know.
Couldn't have been Clinton.
Yeah.
I know.
What time we got?
What's going on with the
12:51.
Warriors? They lose. Warriors lost.
Yeah, they're getting their asses whooped. But last time I checked, they were down 20 going into the fourth.
Wow.
But you know what it's like being down by 20.
Yeah, but they don't got Curry though.
Yeah, Jimmy buckets.
They needed to win one game with him out. Then last game was probably it.
Yeah. Yep. But
All right, I'm watching the highlight now for Cabrera. Judge, 5-ball to right field.
Oh man.
Oh.
Judge ran him over.
No contact.
No. Shoot.
He went wide
Thanks, Peter.
and stopped. And then, like, kind of like ran behind the plate and, like, it looked like his knee buckled in. I don't know if it was Achilles giving out. Yeah, they're his Achilles. They're touching his calf and his ankle on his left leg. Yeah, motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I'd say get the
One night.
prognosis.
Son of a bitch.
LeMayhew's gonna come back soon. Thank God.
Lane with the 1 a.m. thoughts, bro.
Lane asking you up?
1 in the morning, man.
Lane shooting his shot from deep. I believe it was 11-5, Sean. Ladies and gentlemen, I have breaking news coming in from Australia. Why do you have my son up there, you dumbass?
Baby Sasquatch.
Sasquatch and baby Sasquatch.
Oh, yeah. The sign squatch.
But, ladies and gentlemen, Sarah's expenses for the month of April in a text that Craig just sent me had a 69 in it, ladies and gentlemen, and she circled it to show Craig that there was a 69 in it.
That's beautiful.
The worldwide phenomenon.
That's it. Sweeping the nation.
The world.
Dude, I got $20 worth of gas yesterday, and it came out to 6.669 gallons. So it's 69ing with the devil. 666 and 69. Very, very.
Peace breaker.
It's destiny. It's destiny, man.
The devil. Like I said, the devil. The devil's someone that you would lock up in an attic and not let out, right?
That is usually where most possession movies take place, in the attic.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's hot in the attic. Like, if you put someone in a cellar, it's like, ooh, it's cool down here. I live in the basement. Ooh, it's cool down here. It's nice. You live in an attic, it's hell. Why do you think they tell people hell is hot? Oh, it's hot. There's flames everywhere. It's horrible. No one says, like, ooh, hell is so bad. It's air conditioned and there's cool leather sofas to take a nap on. Oh, avoid hell. It's air conditioned. No, it's hot. It's full of flames. It sucks.
Actually, if you've read Dante's Inferno, you know that the bottom layer of hell is actually frozen. It's cold.
Oh, it's actually in my study. I plan on reading it tomorrow.
It's a good book.
Peter saying hello to you.
What's up, Sean?
Oh, no, he typed it wrong. It's Buck Boston.
Yeah, my name is Bucko.
About the book?
Yeah, get it right, bro.
Lane, do you want to come to the Yankee Met game?
No.
It's true. Say yeah.
Bless you.
Clancy was going to pick you up.
No, we talked about it earlier.
In
Said that
we know who Nick's sitting next to.
Hold on, guys. One at a time. Clancy, go ahead.
Spilled the beer on him at Shea Stadium back in the day. You don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I had that happen before, too.
He said that earlier on Bobby's show.
In 2016, when I was sober, that guy behind me spilled beer on me and Nikki. And Nikki was like 7 years old. And I grabbed the guy by his throat, dragged him down 13 rows, handed him to security and said, get this fucking guy out of here. I'm going to kill him. And they're like, all right, we got you. And then the guy looks at me and goes, man, what's different about you this year? I'm like, I don't drink anymore. I'm not having beer spilled on me. He's like, yeah, you were an asshole last year. He goes, complete difference this year.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that really fucking suck, dude. If you don't drink,
she's going to be out that weekend.
Will Carly
Not
be
around.
going?
She's in the Hamptons.
Yeah, it's 4th of July weekend. That's
Will you be crossing the border? Asking
yeah.
for a
You
friend.
boom. You want,
Well, boom.
boom? Want to come down to New York and watch Kaboom like fireworks?
Yeah, let's go, boom.
At least the
I
Giants
gotta
get.
go.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah,
Fucking
we gotta get
DMV.
Boom down. Boom's gonna come this year to a game.
Boom shakalaka.
But DMV's next on my list to get that stupid ass real ID. But I'll have you by
Yeah,
then.
true.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
need the real ID though. It just you can be susceptible to further screening if you just have a regular driver's license.
Yeah, it's just more money they're trying to make everyone spend.
Boomtown, I respect it.
No,
Fair.
if you cut that in half after the in between out and the then, Lane will be excited.
Come on, Lane. If anybody spills beer on you, I promise I'll punch him in the face.
Oh man, I wish that would happen around some of us.
Yeah, you're saying that earlier.
We could see weed unleashed, so we can unleash the Tasmanian.
I'm gonna
devil.
be unleash the weed. Yeah,
That's a good nickname for weed, Tat.
dude. I don't care. I don't care about baseball, so I'm bringing a Yankees jersey and a Mets jersey. I'm gonna switch them out depending on who's winning the game.
No, you're not. I know exactly what you're doing. You're gonna fuck with people, and then you're gonna change jerseys to try to be a different person in like the concession area.
Well, I'm also bringing my Jets jersey. I'm gonna try to start a Jets chant in the
Yeah,
fucking
he's
section.
gonna be wanted in 3 different jerseys. Watch.
What does your shirt say, weed?
This one?
All right, change the background with my kid now.
Yeah, but straight up, weed would be Taz if you were a Looney Tune. Straight up.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, can you move to the side real fast? If you guys notice, there's 3 people in this picture. Weed's just not tall enough to be above the shrubs.
Weed's the real baby Sasquatch.
Oh, yeah, of course. And thus, I'm safe from being exposed on the internet.
What does your shirt say?
I love MDA. I thought it said I love MDMA when I bought it.
I got a Kool-Aid shirt on.
Why?
Nice.
Why
Hell
do I
yeah.
have to get this message over and over? Why?
Red Kool-Aid, baby. But it's orange. Because, big pop.
Easy there, Jim Jones.
Yeah, you're all mixed out. It looks.
Got the orange and blue for the crew. You know how I do.
Isn't that a shamrock weed? How does it say I love?
I
know,
have
right?
no idea, dude. I have no idea
What
what
is
it means.
that?
I thought it said I love MDMA. So I was like, all right, well, let's go. And it just says I fucking
Yeah,
Shamrock
yeah.
MDA. I was pretty high when I bought it.
What is MDA?
I have no
That's,
idea, dude.
Like,
No fucking idea.
Metallica Death Army?
that's probably like some pub that he
My
forgot
dad's
he was
an
at.
asshole.
You have a lot of pubs over there?
Yeah, we have
Josie?
tons of pubs. We have tons of pubs in Kingsburg.
Jersey, yeah, definitely.
We got the old Heidelberg.
And we need a New York representative, man. I mean, nothing against you Jersey guys. I love you. But where's the New York
Yeah,
at?
I take offense.
We the ones that
Only
show
Jersey-
up.
Only Jersey guys are down or what? That's what
We the
I'm
ones
getting
that
at.
show
Weed
up.
bastard. Just me and the Jersey boys. Hell yeah. I went to my elementary school. It was Jersey Elementary, so I'm a Jersey boy too.
Yeah.
Addy, you gotta come to Kingsburg and try a slice of pizza from the boardwalk. Pizza Villa, bro. Fucking
Pizza
outstanding.
Villa? Oh yeah.
Well, it's
Oh, I'm
Pizza
ready
V
for
now, but yeah.
I'm ready for more pizza for damn
Yeah.
sure.
It's some of the best pizza you're ever gonna eat in your life, I'll tell you that.
It is. Hell yeah. Silent Carmine's for right now is
I never say the best pizza. I always say one of the best slices you're ever gonna have. I never say the best because it's all subjective.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. You can go to a place that's great and just they pull out a bad pie, or they're busy and they rush it and it's not as good as it normally is.
Yeah. Even that Goodfellas, that was bomb too.
I've known the family that's owned this place for the last fucking 30 years, dude. Every pie comes out perfect.
Where is it?
It's on the boardwalk.
Which place?
Pizza V. Used to be Pizza Villa.
Is there like 3 brothers on the boardwalk there by you, Lee?
A 3 what?
Like, because there's a bunch of them at Seaside Boardwalk in Point Pleasant. I wonder if they made it up there or not.
3 brothers? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been on the boardwalk itself in shit, I don't know how fucking long, dude. Pizza Villa's right there on the edge of the boardwalk, so I could just walk in and grab a slice.
Got you.
Holy fuck, man. Doesn't stop.
Oh, Mikey's hitting you up?
Worse.
Bobby is?
The same comments he put in the chat 4 times, he now has to DM in Discord. Like, take the fucking hint, dude. Here, look at the ground. Pick it up. That's the clue that I dropped. Read it. Holy shit, man.
He wants out of that penalty box.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to be him. I'm not giving in like he gives in to his brother. Like, you're not going to fucking pester me to get your fucking way. Go to bed, find another show, go watch 3.5 Men, whatever the fuck it's called. Jesus Christ, dude.
This fucking bomb. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. There we go.
Dang, clogs every other fucking hit.
Oh, fucking Lane. Lane has a question.
Is
So
Bobby
stop
calling?
No, Lane, he can't. Kudos to the Midnights. The reason I don't put my link in the fucking chat as often.
Nick's not happy with Bobby these days, South End. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. The probationary period going on.
Yeah, but, I don't fucking know. I got hot. I'm sorry.
Bobby's on parole.
It's like you just tanned again. Take your head off.
The reason he was moved from the Discord and the reason that I'm not bringing him on is because I needed him to focus on other things in life besides YouTube and Discord. What does he do? Pesters me about YouTube and Discord.
There you go, Boomtown. That's Matthew Smith's dream right there.
69.5 Men. I think a couple ladies have had those films.
No, I think he wants a 69.5 Men, like little people. Are you gonna have one down there while you hold another one up?
I'm gonna say this very clearly. All right, so everyone hears this. So I'm not the bad guy. I'm gonna post the link in the YouTube chat for other people to call in. Because why should other people like South End or Lane be punished? Here's what we're gonna do. If somebody in Vermont, who I'm saying do not click in, if you click in, I am going to ban you from ever calling in on this show ever again. I will ban you from the studio. It's your doing, not mine.
Test your might.
Bobby ain't tired of YouTube after 5 hours live.
Yeah, was on for 5 hours. What else could you possibly have to fucking say?
I'm sure he'd come up with a few things.
You won't, Boomtown.
I know.
You won't.
Don't tease us like that, Boom.
Yeah, Boom. Don't even get dressed. Just
Yeah,
fucking
man,
do
that's
it.
not cool.
Oh yeah, South End.
Yeah, just call in right
Come
from
in,
bed.
have it loose tanked up on, maybe a little nip hanging out the side. Weed will get excited. It'll be a fun time.
Don't get me going.
That's right, and we with a good time.
It's ridiculous. It's fucking
That's
ridiculous.
right.
It's the pestering that happens. Not only do I got to get fucking 8 drunken voicemails from his brother the other day, now I got to get pestered during the show. Like saying you're having a great show is going to just make me, oh, please come on. No, don't get your fucking life together. $4,000 fucking dollars and nothing to show for it except Domino's receipts.
Nick's tortured by the Midnights.
Fucking no idea.
He's got midnight fever.
All three of them. All fucking three of them.
All three of them.
I hate New Year's now just because of this.
Nick, give it to me straight, Doc. Mr. Shine, I'm
And
afraid
just to
you
be
have a
clear,
case.
I also want to give a fuck you to Jay Quest, who texts me, Nick is great. You're having a great show.
Give it to me straight, give it to me straight, Doc. Mr. Shine, I'm afraid you have a case of the Midnights. No! Cut to his whole family
Good
crying.
Lord.
Oh God.
Man.
Shout out to Peter, who's now messaging me in Discord. Nick, you're great and having a great show.
I killed me.
You are having a great
Definitely.
show.
You are, Nick. Oh yeah. But
I'm a horrible guy. I'm a horrible guy. I've spent hours, countless hours, trying to help someone, and then it just goes in one ear and out the other. But
That's crazy.
I'm a horrible human being.
Who said that?
That's how it'll come off in that world.
He's saying
Here's the comment that will be said. I'm not going to let him on my show. I've unsubscribed to your channel. I pop in to talk to my friends. I came on today to give a message to Clancy, and I left.
You're going full Peter Rabbit and dissing yourself, so no one else can.
Yeah, that's it.
I know everything you're about to say against me.
Yeah. Well, now you can't come on my show. All right.
Fuck free world.
Enjoy your 300 subscribers that I bought for you. They still haven't even said thank you to. It was just another thing Nick had to do for you.
This is round 2 after Infrared and Midnight Mike.
Lane with an update. Bobby is sleeping now.
Oh, thank you, Lane.
Thank you, Lane.
He tucked him in.
Lane, I put the link in for you, Lane. Is it too late for you to call in, buddy?
He said he was tired earlier.
Come on, Lane. We promise we won't wake you up before you're dead.
He just put his cats to sleep, bro. He's going to sleep too.
What's the name of the new one?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. What's the name of the old one?
Oh.
I have no idea.
Bobby's like punching the air right now.
It's just, give me what I want. Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you want? When do you want?
How many times have you seen this on his show? What does he want? I'm in the middle of the show. What does he want? But he does the same shit when he wants to get on this show.
It's my link, and I need it now.
Yeah.
How many? What? What do you want? I'm on a show.
Charles hit you with the don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome.
We love you, Bobby.
Hey, Nick's the one yelling at him.
I am. I don't want to be pestered. I hate that shit, man. Like you hear an answer, accept the answer, move on. Peter's saying sorry. Nate's not here, so someone has to reserve the dick roll. Well, Peter, there's always dicks reserved for you, buddy. And due to my crash out, I gifted a membership to apologize. Went to Zachary Burner.
You're burning up.
Boomtown just messaged me on Discord. Pester. He keeps sending. Oh.
It's a good word, pester.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is it as good as cusp? Tom Ace had a cusp before.
Good one, too.
It is. It is.
Oh, Sean liked that, all three of them.
Oh, yeah. Sean's bringing up the rear right now. Sean,
It
what
took
up?
me a second to realize it did. It took me a second.
All
Oh, Blaze.
good. Thought we were getting a New York representative. What's going on?
No Long Islanders.
Fuck New York, dude. It's all about Jersey.
Sport. I was in Jersey before New York.
Oh yeah.
That was your first time out on the East Coast?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm honored to be the first person you saw out here.
Hell yeah. Can't wait for the next time.
I literally walked in the airport. The timing was perfect. I walked in, and then I saw him through the glass walking down. So I started recording a video of him, and he comes around the corner, and he's like, "Yo!" I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Like, we hug, we talk. I'm like, "Let's go." I got like 6 minutes to get out of the parking lot, or else they charge more after half an hour. We got to move. We're flying out to the car. I am a cheap old man. I do admit it.
As soon as I got to the bag thing, I looked to my right, and Nick was like, "Oh shit!" Double take.
Weed, heads or tails?
Tails.
Wrong. What's up, South End?
Yo.
South End. What up?
How are you, buddy?
What's going on, fellas? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir. How you been?
Good, man. We need a New York representative. My boy Nick's looking like a coach out here.
Yeah.
Locked in. You know, my name's Nick. Did you know that or no?
What?
My name's Nick, too.
I did not know that.
Oh.
Yeah.
No wonder Bobby didn't like you at first. Now it all makes sense. Pretty little boat just got died.
Who were you? Who was the show this morning? I was watching this morning. I don't know what it was about though. You don't want to talk about it on air or what?
There's hints all throughout there, and maybe someone in the chat.
I
Oh wait, here
you.
I'll tell you. Here, private chat.
Oh,
I
let's
don't want
see.
to talk about it on air anymore. I made my.
I watched for like 40 minutes. I'm like, I can't figure
I heard.
this out.
I got word that you went on Jake's show and asked him about it today. I caught word of that.
I was working all day. I'm moving, you know. Where's the private chat? Let's see, chat. Oh.
Yeah, don't say it, but that's.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It got,
Was he hammered?
No. I think he wanted me to get hit with hammers.
Doesn't Buddy get pretty off the handle?
I don't know. Don't know.
Sometimes.
I don't know. Wish him well. I'll pray for him. It's the best I can do.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's
I
what
hope people find peace in life, man. I really do, because that ain't the way to go.
This guy asked me to buy him M&Ms the other day at the corner store. I'm like, all right. I go, you know, I'll see you when I'm in heaven. I got you the M&Ms. It's on your conscience if you don't really need a bag of M&Ms. You don't need a bag of M&Ms right now. But I'm gonna buy you these because I'm trying to go to heaven. You know, like that's not on your conscience, bro. Like you're asking.
Hold on a second. Weed, why the fuck were you bothering him for M&Ms?
It was that motherfucker. Oh,
hey, dude, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to, all right?
What do you say?
Sometimes a dude needs some M&M. Fuck,
I felt them. I mean, I've been stoned, and like when I was like 15, and I wanted some M&Ms. Not when I was like 28 years old. You know, I mean,
Reese's Pieces all day. Reese's Pieces always over M&Ms. It's
I'm
a
like,
disappointment if you have M&Ms and you can't have Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. I'm like a sweet. I'm a sour like type of guy instead of chocolate.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tea, bro. Reese's
I'm
Pieces
bad,
are.
bro. I think I ate a 72 pack of fruit roll-ups in like a week, bro. I ain't been shitting right now. Fuck, dude, I can't buy that shit no more. It's so bad. I get high. I eat like 6 of them.
They're banging.
Oh yeah. That's
What was it? I was reading something.
A 72 pack of fruit roll-ups I ate by myself in like a week. I think my digestive is terrible. I mean, I'm skinny, you know, but like fuck, it's not good. I gotta chill out. I'm gonna get diabetes. I'm gonna lose my toe or some shit.
Did your shit look like the wheel of a wagon? Did it just like fucking unfurl? Like what the fuck?
I mean,
That
nah,
can't be good at all.
it's pretty normal, honestly. It wasn't anything alarming. I think, I just got stoned and ate too much. We have nothing, bro. We're moving, so there's nothing.
I was not a big smoker, but
pickles.
I'll give you guys a quick. We're at 1 o'clock in the morning here. We could tell one of my old stoner stories. When I drove for Uber, I ran into someone who makes cookies, and I was like, "Yo, if I'm ever up here, like maybe I'll hit you up." He was in Newark, and then I was like, "All right, let me hit this dude up." He's like, "Yeah, how many do you need?" I'm like, "Give me 6." I pick him up, driving. I'm like, "All right, a couple hours." Like, I eat 1.5. Like an hour and a half later, I'm like, "Man, I don't fucking feel nothing." I'm like, they were the cookies. Let me just say, were fantastic.
That's a plus.
And then I'm like, "All right, fuck it." Hour and a half goes by, nothing. Another 1.5.
You ate more?
Big mistake.
Oh wait.
Oh, don't do that.
Then another hour goes by, and I go, "Man, I fucking got jit, man. Nothing happened." I eat the final 2. I'm in Irvington.
I know where that is.
No, not Irvington.
I used to live
And
outside of there.
I drop somebody off at Irvington, and I get to a red light, and I took my hand from on top of the steering wheel, and I moved it to go change the radio station. And the colors that followed my hand when I moved it, I went, "Holy shit." It hit me. I went to Quick Check in Clark because I lived in Westfield at the time. I got a 12-inch cheesesteak. I got the tub of Turkey Hill Choco Mint Chip. I went home. I slept for 12 hours. I woke up with my face on the wrapper of the fucking the cheesesteak sandwich with the tub of ice cream completely empty.
No.
And the next night, I worked at night. I go into the Quick Check the next night, and the dude working there, who I saw every night, he goes, "Dude, I'm so happy you're okay." I go, "What?" He goes, "You were, I don't know what the hell happened to you last night, but you were out of your mind. You were like rubbing Reese's Pieces and peanut butter cup packages like on your face, and like, oh, I wish I could have all of you." You guys, it was hysterical, man. I'm glad you got home okay.
Did the guy tell you how strong the cookies were?
The girl did, because he had the girl reach out to me, and got the next day, and because I sent some messages like, "What the fuck, man?" And then she reached out to me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I take that all back." I'm like, "You didn't tell me it was like a 6-hour project."
Should only ate 1, right?
Honestly, should have had 1.5, but wait like 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something that'll get me. I don't want to smoke anymore,
Hey, Nick,
but
Nick, you do me one.
Go to a dispensary and buy gummies.
I'm trying.
Nick, can you do me a favor? Can you just check out my bag?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, Jake, the show's still live. I slept till 11:45 today, so I'm wide awake, and I gotta wait for someone from the house to get home, which I'm not very happy about right now.
That's what we do, Jake.
Bet your ass.
Jake partying in the street right now.
You see
Jake
the link?
Street?
You see the link, Jake Asman? What's up?
Yo, where you at, Jake? You partying in the streets in New York right now?
Next one. Let's go.
Show us your face, Jake.
All right, hold on. Let's see what he's got here.
Fucking Liddy.
It's Charles with.
Charles. He got
That's
peroxide.
Isabella.
That's some Joey in the background. Little Joey, but he's big.
Oh, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Do that.
Who's on the computer screen?
That's Isabella.
Who's that? The girl who scammed them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are fucked up.
This is a sneak peek of my play, Charlie O and Isabella.
God, you're fucked up.
There's little Joe.
Starring Charles as Charlie O and starring the entire country of Nigeria as Isabella.
Yo, my brother did the same thing, bro. His whole bank account, bro. I'm like, and he did it like 2 more times. My brother has like Asperger's.
Oh man, that sucks.
But he's like,
Sucks that he got scammed.
he's normal. He's like Charles and Chiefs fan
Yeah, I'm
kind
not
of.
so upset he got scammed.
Yeah, he's lonely. He's fucking 37 years old. He's never had a girlfriend. I feel terrible. I'm like, yo, let's go to the strip club. Let's go here. He doesn't drive, you know. It's like, dude, I felt terrible, you know. I said, dude, for a quarter of the money you just gave away to some dude, we could actually maybe saw something.
You could have got it straight
Hey,
rub
dog, you know,
40 bucks.
Also,
40 bucks, you could have got a rub and
South-
tug.
Also, South End, I didn't know Weed was your brother.
Why you say that?
Doesn't drive, Asperger's.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't have Asperger's. It might be slightly autistic, but
We talking about V-Man? V-Man even drives, doesn't he?
No, I think he
drive.
drives the subway all the time.
Oh, okay. I wish my
I
brother
drive.
would
I have
drive,
a
bro.
license. I just don't have a car. All right, I have a
Yeah,
scooter.
we drives. He drives Nick fucking crazy.
We
true.
just
It
get
is
so
one of my
high, he
main-
floats everywhere.
It is one of my main like drives in life. It's just
main hobby.
to make Nick as crazy as I can.
Cheers to
You're in
that,
second
brother.
place right now. Oh, you're probably in third place right now. Step your game up, Weed.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, you might not even crack the top 5 this month. You're sliding down, man. It's summertime and you live in Keensburg with a water park. You are going down the slide. You're dropping.
Oh yeah.
I would just start calling you, but I do always just forget. It is summertime in Keensburg. It
He
is
forgets
summertime
what
in
he saved
Keensburg.
me as in his phone, so he can't find the number.
This is the best time of year to be in this area. All right, it's beautiful. I love it. I'm always
Where's
outside.
Keensburg? Where
I
the
don't
hell
have
is
time
that?
to be calling Nick.
Where's Keensburg at?
Monmouth County.
New York?
Shore. No, Jersey.
No, not New York. What am I, a pussy?
I'm coming to Atlantic City. I'm going to Atlantic City, I think the 15th or something of June.
Nice.
Oh, you'll be closer to Clancy than me.
Yeah.
We were all just down there, me, Weed. And
Where are you at?
Oh, me?
He's
Yeah.
upstate or middle.
I'm in Albany, New York.
Yeah, central New York.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
like Central Jersey, there's like a place called Sandy Hook. It's like one of the first beaches.
Okay.
It's like on a little highway that goes from the Parkway out towards that. It's a little town out there.
Yeah.
No doubt.
117
My-
on the Parkway.
My grandpa was in Tom's River, I think, for a while in an old.
That's where Clancy is.
Yeah, he lived in like a nice old people home. He was
he
a
lived in
Jew,
a
bro.
holiday village. Yeah, yeah.
Something like that. I used to throw the ball to myself in his front yard. I remember throwing it, playing catch with myself.
Yeah, for sure. There's a few
That
of
was
us
the
down
best.
this way.
You used to put your arm behind you and toss it up and then try to run under.
God. That's
Try to
the
get
Throw it on
greatest
the roof
catch.
and you let it come down and catch it off the roof.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right.
I was always training
I've
as a
whacked
kid,
myself
bro.
in the head with the ball quite a few times doing that.
Yeah, we broke some windows on cars by accident, stuff like that. You know.
It
I broke my neighbor's window so many times playing soccer or kickball in the front lawn. They had a cellar window, and it got to the point where he built like bars over it, so I couldn't break it anymore. Nicest old guy in the world, Harry, but
So
Many
I felt
many
bad.
windows that met baseballs because of me.
I shot my neighbor's window out with a BB gun because I didn't know that you had to zero the scope before you fucking took the shot. I was 8 years old, man. What do you want me to do? I was able to, bro. The crosshair was right on the sign, but it wasn't zeroed in. So I fired like 8 inches above the sign and whacked the window.
wish we could go back.
So, and you know what? It didn't even raise a red flag in the town South Bend. It was just a normal with an 8-year-old playing with a gun on the streets in Keensburg.
I know,
Didn't raise a red flag. Nobody filed a complaint. Nothing.
Back
they
then, it
didn't
was a
call
big
me.
deal. I actually had to mow his lawn for a whole year because of that.
Yeah, so
Because
there
it was a
repercussions.
BMW.
Jeez.
So it cost a lot of money to fix the window.
Our dirt bike took off one time. The throttle stuck and it like slammed into someone's car in their driveway. Dude, it was terrible. We were like 14 years old riding this dirt bike down the road, and the fucking throttle stuck wide open and slammed this guy's car. It was so bad.
We would do that with the beach. We would do that on the beach. We would just ride them down the road, and when the cops went to stop us, we would just hop onto the beach.
Yeah, we're in the city on the fucking city in the city street.
Yeah, see. We at least had the dunes. Once you got over the fucking dune, the cops couldn't get you.
This is dope, boys. This is the latest this has ever been going. I feel like Nick's about to pass out back there.
Oh, yeah,
Hell no.
He's waiting
Next
on one.
wide away.
Nah, Nick's flyweight. Man, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at how attentive he is.
He's locked the fuck in right now.
Nick, if you're not gay, Nick, if you're gay, don't say anything.
You kind of look like Ulbrich right now. I mean, no disrespect to you. Ulbrich's fucking a piece of shit, but you look like a badass. You look like a badass DC, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
I was.
I said that earlier. He definitely looks like a coach right now.
Yeah, he does.
Does anybody have clips of themselves playing? We need to get a thing where we show clips of ourselves in our heyday.
Only videotape, actual.
Nick, play the clip of me jumping off the fucking curb.
You're doing fat kid parkour. Rolling over a fucking parking barrier.
Whoever said that I was jumping off of a curb. Whoever said I was jumping off of a curb instead of a wall, that was fucking genius. Hilarious.
That was not 11 feet, that wall.
How was he jumping off the
probably
bed?
Hold on.
It's probably
Here we go.
higher.
Let's look at this little troll of a human being, and who's only 5'4", maybe
First of all-
4.5.
Yes.
Hold on.
I haven't even been looking at the chat.
They were all talking shit, saying I couldn't do it.
What are you jumping off of?
That's,
basically
that's
fell
probably
off.
like an 8-foot wall.
Yeah, like 8.
Nah,
Maybe
it's
8 feet.
easily 10 feet.
That's
You
not
drop
going
it
to
down as
feet.
low as you can, and then
Look at
went
those
forward
creaky
and
knees.
jump
Look at
over.
those creaky
His knees
knees
are
right
still hurting. His knees are still hurting. Wow.
Rolled out. Look at that. Come on now.
Boom,
Freaky
John, I was
as
just
fuck.
rooting against Allen for that. I don't give a fuck.
I will bring a fucking tape measure there. I will go there tomorrow with a tape measure and fucking measure it. It's at least 10 feet.
That might have been
And yeah,
a clip from
and yeah, I
the new-
jumped off the way I did. It gives you the least amount of fucking distance to travel.
That's the Kung Fu Panda 5 unedited clips right there.
If you want, next time
How
I
do
go
you-
there, I'll run and straight jump off the fucking thing. But the way I jumped was to minimize damage to my knees. I'm 36,
Yeah, no, I
years,
know.
I'm 36 years old.
Yes.
I get it.
I'm also an alcoholic, and I do shrooms every now and then. So I can't just be jumping off of walls all willy-nilly, Clancy.
You'll keep
Don't-
falling. You'll never
Don't
land.
drink yourself under, weed.
I
Stick-
consider it
No,
a
no, no.
weed. It was
I've
weed.
also been smoking Newport 100 since I was 13 years old.
Jesus.
Them noops, though.
Noob shit.
100,
Noob
man.
shit.
At the noops.
I'm proud of what I did.
Who's got to work tomorrow? Anybody? Or today, I should say.
I got work.
Yeah.
I got work
I
at
work
7
tomorrow.
p.m.
Not
Nick,
till
you got
the
to work
weekend.
today?
Yeah, Nick does. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
I
till the
do.
weekend for me.
Yeah,
It's still
I-
yesterday. I'm in yesterday right now.
yesterday. What do you do,
10:30.
weed, for work?
A Home Depot.
No, you don't. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm living the orange apron lifestyle.
Let me hear the song. Can you get a little beatbox of the song on? Get the guitar out. Come on, bro.
No, I-
Where's your apron? Let's see your apron.
I can't think of the song.
You don't know the song?
Where's your schmuck?
Like
I
the
want to
same.
have a guitar when I have a violin. I just don't have a bow right now. I just
He has a violin. He plays a guitar on.
You got ham and no burger in the kitchen or what?
I just ordered a new bow for it. My bow snapped
Why do you have a violin?
He's
because I fucking play violin.
Play something, bro.
I can't. My bow snapped. I just ordered a new one.
Get your pluck on.
Let me get
I
a
just
beat.
ordered a new bow. It's fucking black Mongolian horsehair. It's gonna be great. Carbon fiber. It's really nice.
Did the bow choose you or did it chose you?
Where do you find a Mongolian horsehair, bro?
Amazon, dude.
Mongolia.
Hey, I got some shit I gotta attend to.
You get
Ladies
home?
and gentlemen, what did we learn today? I also don't want to hold Boomtown up. I know Boomtown is in bed, not dressed.
Looking super hot.
But Boom, go ahead, drop. Well, not Boom yet, but everyone else, please drop your what did we learns.
I learned you had a great show.
Oh, thank you.
That is a good
Many
show,
times.
Nick.
I learned that Charles is ruthless.
Charles in charge of our bank accounts.
And
I learned
Lane
you have a-
said Farley's going to some islands or something. I wonder why he knows that or how he knows that.
He heard us
That's
say
also
it.
something I learned.
Yeah, he heard us.
I learned Nick had a great show.
Say it 7 more times. Like all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, here's the link. Join me now. You complimented me.
What a fantastic show. In fact, I was told it's the best show. Wait.
I learned that weed is actually my brother.
Yeah, there you go. There's a good one.
Do you work at Hannaford and not Home Depot?
Oh man,
Nick had the best show. In fact, some people
Look at my bong clogging. Someone invent a
show
bong that doesn't
is
clog.
the best
Like,
show.
Nice.
it's a great show. You guys should watch it. You should all subscribe. I walked into the show. I was like, wow, what a great show.
This show here, all the
I
other
use
shows
that.
should be like this show.
I use it. I'm going live as soon as the show's over, guys. Join my
Oh no, we're going to the DP, bruh. You know the fucking vibes.
I can't breathe in that fucking thing.
The
Y'all
DP.
you ain't drink a Yeti full of water. Boys, drink your water. All right? Drink your water.
Yeah,
I eat my water. Fuck that.
Thanks for having me on, man. You getting off, Nick? What are you doing?
I never have.
Yeah, I got to deal with some shit.
All right,
What?
brother.
He's not back yet.
Hopefully I'll
No.
catch you in the new house.
No, and it's fucking. There's red flags, right? When people
Yeah.
avoid, there's reason they're avoiding.
Yep.
You're going out of the house for 3 days. You're supposed to be back, and now you're trying to wait for everyone to go to sleep as if you're trying to hide something. So we got to deal. And me and another guy are waiting up because he's got a test when he gets home, and now he's trying to wait us out and like making excuses not to get here. So I'll go change the fucking code on the front door. I'm a dick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
You want to get in? Call me.
What the fuck?
Why?
That's
What
how
are
you
you
do it,
doing?
man.
Oh,
My
Weed, you're so
friend-
great. Keep doing impersonations. All right, he won't even know he's not there.
Hey, he went to a cave. He did the impersonation.
South End, thanks for calling in, bro. Thanks for supporting the show. Did you freeze? I think he froze. Maybe he got a call.
Yeah,
Ah!
the worst.
David D. I learned on Tuesday that the Rooney brothers, Joe, Bill, and Harry, are the 3 brothers that played in the same game for the Duluth Eskimos in 1927. Yeah, if you look at Rich Cimini on Twitter, he had a tweet that there was 3 sets of brothers in the 20s that played on the same football team, and it happened 3 times in that decade. I think that may have been. There's 2 other names that are not common. They're not even around anymore. But those were the ones I had seen. All right.
Phone died.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, he froze. No big deal, South End. We're ending it anyway.
Good to see you, South Ass.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. And I learned that his name is Nick.
Yeah, me too.
I think I relearned that.
We just found that he wasn't on air anymore. When he took the mask off. He's like, oh fuck, where'd I go?
Let's go.
What's funny is we were freestyling I Believe I Can Fly before while this happened.
What's that band though?
We need to have like the drop of water with him going into the water with that. Like I need someone who can video Photoshop and him like bloop, going into the water like the midgets.
You could do some fun stuff with it. I can never do that. My buddy used to do that. I used to be able to make this dolphin's noise with my cheek. It was fun.
Quest, he jumped off of a wall in Keensburg.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore.
Dude, Clancy, me and my friend in science class, they had sinks in that bitch, and we used to do that shit. The teacher would check every one. That shit was fucking hilarious until he saw one of
Sounds just
he
like
saw
it.
someone, he saw someone doing it. It's been you this whole time. That shit was fucking great.
Hell yeah. J-Class. That's what I said. That he looked like he was falling.
Yeah. Like Alicia Keys, baby.
I keep on falling.
Boomtown definitely. There's going to be a lot of knowledge in tonight's great episode. Fantastic episode.
Great show.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
you're
controlled fall.
You're like Buzz Lightyear, bro. You're fucking falling with style.
Quest, can you play it again? Anything for you, Jay Quest.
He said it's a
He propped his phone up. We recorded it on screenshot, a screen record.
Man. Legs are brighter than shoes, Weed.
Well, you might want to put a comma somewhere in this sentence. I can do that, but fuck you, Nick. Man, this kid. All right, Boomtown, thank you for staying up late. Please drop what did you learn?
Dropping like a car.
I defy any of you. Defy. I just do the same.
No comment needed, Nick. All right, he did send it the way it was meant to be.
You wish.
I learned that patience is a virtue, and it's really fucking annoying when you don't have it.
Yeah.
You can get annoyed with people when they don't have patience, but Boomtown learned Dave Portnoy has little fanfare in the Nick Shine community. Nick has allergies on his ass. Planning with Clancy includes a 3-day lag time. The extra seat is for big balls, not the third leg. Bonus, Nick gives such great advice, it can be well said. Well said. Matthew Smith is a deadbeat train hopper. Buck Foston is a nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
Infrared doesn't appear to be aware of geopolitical issues. Double bonus, Bobby loves this show. Lane delivered his first ever That's What She Said tonight. Bobby dropped a clue and refused to pick it up. Nick doesn't like pestering. Triple bonus, South Air's first name is also Nick. Weed's M&M guilt is top notch. South Ass immediately noticed the creaky knees on Weed prior to his jump. And Craig noticed, I learned Sarah has a thing for the number 69.
Yo, baby.
Obviously, I mean, that'll make you buy a ticket halfway around the world. That's a great selling point. Shout out to everybody for watching. Appreciate you supporting this channel. For everyone who $5 super chats and above and gifted memberships tonight, your entries are doubled. The rest of the week, we are doubling them. Thanks. She doesn't submit expenses until that number. That's great. Awesome.
Meant to be. Meant to be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the Nick Shine Show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for supporting. And shout out to Lane.
Draft Aaron Rodgers. Put me in the draft Aaron Rodgers.
I misclicked.
Put me in the suit and tie that time.
Gentry covered in football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show.